My name is Maria. I'm 19, a university student, and for as long as I can remember, life has felt like a battle against loneliness. With my glasses, blonde hair, and blue eyes, I've always been on the outside looking in, burdened by constant bullying at school. I have no friends, and the isolation has left deep, invisible wounds. I felt utterly unwanted. Everything changed when my mother married Mark. Suddenly, our life was filled with a wealth I couldn't comprehend. Lavish trips, expensive furniture, a world I never knew. The first time I met him, his gaze landed on me in a way no one else has ever had. After years of being ignored or tormented, his intense attention was both unsettling and, in a strange way, validating. For the first time, I felt seen. It didn't stop with just looks. Soon, the late-night texts began, with messages like, "I'm watching you," and "You're beautiful, Maria." They terrified me, yet a desperate part of me clung to them. I knew it was wrong, but in a world that made me feel worthless, his messages became a strange sort of lifeline. They were proof that I existed. Then his words turned into touches. At first they were subtle, but they grew more deliberate over time. I would tell him it was wrong, but my voice had no strength. We weren't related by blood, and with no one else to show me what affection was, the lines became horribly blurred. A twisted part of me mistook his attention for safety, his touch for acceptance. I was so lost, caught between repulsion and a desperate need to feel wanted. "Why me?" I asked him one day. "Because I want you," he said, and those words felt both intoxicating and horrifying. I started to measure my worth by his gaze, and I sank deeper into the confusion. But slowly, clarity began to break through the fog. I saw that his interest wasn't love. It was about power. He wasn't building me up. He was shaping me into something for himself. His affection wasn't a refuge. It was a cage. That realization, as painful as it was, gave me the strength to break free. Leaving that emotional prison was terrifying but necessary. The memories of his gaze and his manipulation still linger, but I am rebuilding myself, piece by piece. I'm learning to find my worth within myself, not in someone else's controlling eyes. Escaping his influence was the hardest thing I've ever done, but in choosing myself, I found a strength more powerful than his desire. And that has been my greatest victory.